What's good, everybody? It's Gimme. I'm back with my motherfucking tea of the day. Welcome to season 5, episode 24. And we gotta get into some things because I'm motherfucking confused. I'm baffled and I am upset at the way that America, y'all played in my fucking face. All of these millions and millions of fucking people voted. And we voted wrong. I'm confused how we got to this decision. I'm confused how so many people decided to re-elect a person that was already in office, that already done so many things within his tenure in office. And we select him again? When the math don't fucking math, it don't fucking math. So we're so behind in our thinking. And obviously we did not have our thinking cap on. I'm going to have to say that. We didn't have our thinking cap on. So we was okay with electing a criminal to run the country who's already committed criminal activity within his tenure the first time. But we select him again, all because we do not want a black woman to run this country. A moment of silence for what the fuck we're about to go through for 4 years with this president. With all of the tactics, with the staged assassination attempt, with everything that all the bells and whistles that he talked about, and everything that he said he was going to do, he's going to do. Whether you feel like it's beneficial or not beneficial to your world, you selected him. And thank you for the people who decided not to fucking use your fucking right as a American to vote. If you are able to vote, you need to be at the fucking poll. Whether you are into fucking politics or not, get into it. You're too fucking old not to be. Because this affects everyone and their livelihood. So now, because of him, he's getting all the migrants out of here. Whoever is not documented, whoever is not this, whoever is not that, unfortunately, you more than likely you may be gone. And this is sad because I have clients who are not documented. Like, what happens with them? How can we save them? How can we help them still continue within becoming a resident, becoming a citizen? Like, that this magically just gets erased, evaporated? Like, they have to go back to their country that they fled from for a fucking reason? How is that fucking fair? Like, are we really thinking about humanity? Like, the government just needs to do fucking more for everyone, whether they're citizens or not. Yes, you should do more for the citizens that are here than for the migrants. I completely agree with that statement and that sentiment. However, fucking comma, we are America, right? And we are based off of what? Truth. And the truth is, we all need help. We all need housing. We all need to feel safe and secure. And by gathering them back up, putting them in consignment camps, and shipping them back to where they came from is not showing growth. That's not showing humanity, and that is not showing your heart. It's not. And congratulations. So now women really don't have access to their bodies at all. And you think that he's not going to affect the gay community? He is. Why she try to overturn gay marriage like he tried to before? So now we can't get married again. After we fought all of this time to be able to have the option to marriage. And in the click of a dime, he can have that in his hands, where then we can't get married again, legally. You know, I thought we're supposed to be going forward, but it seems like there's a lot of individuals who like to go back, who continue to want to go backwards. With all of the changes and all of the stuff that we're trying to create and trying to make sure that it sticks, y'all want to continue to live back in the fucking 1900s, the 1600s, the 1200s. No. Absolutely the fuck not. No. No, no, and fucking no. I'm not tolerating it. I can't. I cannot. I cannot believe and I cannot fathom that you elected this person back into presidency. And if you are living under a rock, this means for the 4 years that he's elected, unless he is killed, unless he has a scare, and then we have Vance to cover his tenure while he is recovering or whatever the fuck that may look like. I don't know Vance, and I don't trust Vance. And the sad part is, we really fucked because every person in the electoral college, every person that's in those fucking seats that matter, because remember, the president is just a puppet, ideally, but this puppet has immunity, meaning that he can commit whatever fucking crime he wants to within his 4 years, and cannot be what? Persecuted for it. Oh my fucking gosh, what does that mean, Blake? What does that mean, Keeney? That means he can fucking kill a million fucking schools. He can give us whatever fucking food he wants to give us. He can do whatever the fuck he wants. Literally, go to each and everyone's home who did not vote for them and kill them. Kill their child. Make them suffer. Take whatever little stuff and values that we have, stuff that we're supposed to have as Americans, away from us. Meaning that we still will be fighting for whatever rights that he elects to give us. Because at this point, it's an election. He elected to give it to us. And he can do whatever the fuck he wants throughout the 4 years. So women's rights, gone. Women's bodies is gone. So all of these kids that y'all niggas don't want, guess what? She can't have an abortion. She has to have it. All of the occasions that she may have gotten raped, and now she has to carry this baby full term. Do you know what that psychologically is going to do to her? And the household and the family. Because just because she's having a baby, that don't mean that they're together. That don't mean that they're still going to have a house and build a family together. That doesn't mean that, Sarah. Just want to make sure that y'all know, y'all are aware of what the fuck y'all are doing. Gay rights. Out. Middle class. Guess what? Taxed. Rich people. Super taxed. Which is great. But are you increasing the minimum wage? Are you increasing the wages of living? No, right? Didn't think so. So, y'all elected him because you knew who he was instead of electing a woman. And a black woman. And I'm not saying that she necessarily needed to be selected. I'm just saying we know exactly who he is and what he said he's going to do. And one thing about Donald Trump, what he says he's going to do, he's going to do. And that's not great. That's not a good thing. That's not something to boast about. However, we have to deal with it now. We have to deal with whatever the fuck he wants to do. And with the people that we elected into those chairs that are going to pass those bills, guess the fuck what? They are all fucking what? Republican as well. So we have a whole Republican fucking house. Not no sprinkles of democracy, or sprinkles of Democrats in there. They're all fucking Republican. How the fuck did that happen? So when everyone selected Mr. Trump, Mr. Cheeto Man, Mr. Orange Man, Mr. Man who is not going to make America great again, he's going to bring America 20 years fucking prior. However, while selecting him, y'all obviously just went right down the list and selected everyone underneath that view. And did we really look at the back? Did we really vote for the bills and the concerns that they had on the second page, the back part of the fucking ballot? I think the fuck not. The day of election, I went to work with my friend. And we had a conversation with this gentleman. And he was like, oh no, I didn't select, I pressed no for that because I didn't understand it. And all I could do was be quiet. Because what I wanted to say was, you dumb motherfucker, you're old enough, way old enough, because you're older than me, to not be into politics, to not be into the political parties and what they stand for. And also paying attention to all of the segments of a debate. Not just what they highlight on the fucking news, but listening to the whole segment of what this person is saying, what this person is saying, what this person is actually fucking fighting for. If you click on that line, that one little sentence that's like, that didn't sit right with me. Okay, but did you hear the whole statement of how they was fucking with us, how they was rooting for us, how they wanted us as people to go forward, how they really wanted a better America, how they really wanted a gentrified and a one box scenario. Yes, of course there would always be racism, unfortunately, because this is just the America that we live in. Because we have a president who is okaying Karens, these white individuals, and I'm sorry, but there's some black Karens too. We're not gonna act like you're not there, but you're there. But it's mostly a white person thing who think that they're above the law and who think that they are the end all be all and that black people still do not belong in their spaces. And I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry to bust your fucking bubble, Kens and Karens. We are. We belong wherever and everywhere the fuck we belong. It's just in your grocery stores, in your political fucking parties, on the fucking ballot, and in the fucking White House. And the sad part is, y'all didn't vote for her because she was a woman. And y'all still have this sentiment that women are fucking emotional. Yes, they are emotional creatures. They're supposed to be emotional creatures. That's the level of the dichotomy in this in the world and between genders. That is the difference. Women will express their emotions. Their emotions may be all over the place, but that don't mean that they can't fucking run the fucking country. Because if we're being honest, they run our fucking households. Well, the households who have women in it. If there's a woman in your household, obviously the men are going to figure out how the fuck they're gonna um, run their household when it's man and man. But in terms of like if it's a heterosexual normative relationship, the women are running the household while the men are making the money. The women are making sure that the kids are fed, the kids are clothed, the house looks like this, the house and man is like this. They are making sure that they are running their shit. So how the fuck can they not run a country? Especially if you have all of this background that you have in politics and police reform and this and that and making sure that you're here for the black community. Why would we not vote for you? I'm just saying. But in my America, I want a year. Preferably the next 4 years. So 2028, when the election happens again, I want a 2027, or 2029 technically. Yeah, 2029. So in 2028, I want the political parties, I want us to be able to, where it's just literally cut and dry who we are all voting for. Like it's a unanimous, a unanimous slate. We know exactly cut and dry who we are voting for because their beliefs and their stances and their presence and just their their views and points and policies that they're trying to put into place to really create change, to really create a better system than what the fuck we have. I wholeheartedly hope that I'm able to live through that. And we're all able to select whether we're in the black community, the white community, the Asian community, the Hispanic community, the gay community, the straight community, the trans community. We're all on the same page about this person. That would be so fucking beautiful. Whether they are Democratic or they're Republican. But we see us and them. And we see that they will really make a fucking change. I hope, I wholeheartedly hope we see that in our lifetime. Preferably the next election. I would so be happy for that. Because this would be his 8 years. This would be his 8 years. He would be 8 and done. And he can no longer be president again. And I am okay with that. Since we have to have him. Since y'all elected a inmate 112113 with his criminal background and his criminal fucking charges. Y'all elected him. Inmate. You have an inmate running for president. So, with that being said, on these applications, y'all cannot talk about, oh, but he has a criminal background. So does the president. So let's negate that. Let's bypass that because obviously that's not important anymore. So the next president could have killed the whole of Africa if they wanted to, and they could still be elected president. Is what you're telling us. This is what you're telling our children. It does not matter your criminal background. So that means that should not matter on, oh my gosh, applications. Applications should be 1, 2, 3. It should really be, let's give him a job. I don't care that he has a felony for um attempted murder. Oh, he has a grand larceny charge. That's fine. Let him still handle my money. He's performed. He did his bid. Oh, I'm sorry, but this person didn't do his bid. Fuck. Yeah. 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 That's all I can fucking say. This was Kimi's Tea of the fucking day. This was season 5. Quat. Cinco. Cinco, cinco, cinco. 24. And if you want, before the year is over, because by the time we go into 2025, that will be season 6 of the Kimi's Tea of the Day podcast. And it has been so amazing doing this. I know I've been on hiatus. I know I take time off to live life, to really have meaningful life, and to just dissect and digest the world I live in. My America, my normality, and trying to find normalcy into my life, and to not be in my head when I do this, when I'm on my microphone. But being on a mic is just so important. It's so valuable. And I know this is not going to be the last conversation I'm going to have about politics. I know it's not. But I'm ending it here. This was Kima Tea of the Day. If you want, hit me up on Kima Holder on Facebook, Kima Holder on IG, and of course, Kima Tea of the Day everywhere you stream motherfucking podcast. Yes, everywhere. On your iTunes, on your Amazon, on your Google, on your Spotify. I'm out here, baby. From here all the way to any fucking country. Thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for riding out with me. I'm going to be back because I will do 2 for 2. So my next episode, I'm about to release right after. Later, y'all.